welcome back to the channel. My name is Stephanie and today we are talking about these two, and these are the Tug-E-Nuff food toys, and we have the clam and we have the food toy bag, and this video is part of a whole series about the Tug-E-Nuff toys. So there is an overview video where I introduce the different types of toys, as well as there's a whole video on the chaser toys, on the bungee toys, etc. I will pop them all down below in the description box so you can find links straight to the other video if you'd like to check these out too. I'm a games-based dog trainer. I fully believe in the power of play, and I'm also a Tug-E-Nuff partner, and with the code BULLYCO you can save 10%. So first up we have the clam, which is one of their most popular toys, and this comes in different colors. I got obviously the pink and purple one, and it's throwable, so you can throw this to wherever you want your dog to go, and you can practice recall and retrieve. So the dog can open this. If it's rehearsed and practice, your dog can open this on their own. You can hide treats inside, and then you can basically close it down and it remains closed. So it's like, you obviously can open it, but if you throw it, this should remain closed. So depending on what kind of treats you put in, if you pop in really big ones, then chances are this might kind of be a bit stretched. So you want to keep it small, you want to keep it fun. It's great for dogs who love to chase balls or something to retrieve, and yeah, it's a fun toy. Again, it does come in different colors. So we got this one, but you can also get it in blue and yellow, and it's very cute, it's very handy. You can pop it in your pocket or just pop it in your dog walking bag. I think for me as a games-based trainer, it depends a bit on what you are training. So when you do this and throw the clam out, and your dog has an instant reward with getting the treats out themselves, you basically throw a bit the value away from you. So if you're training for proximity where you would like your dog to hang out with you, close to you, then one of the chaser toys might be the better alternative, because the circle of play is basically limited around you. So this is great though for retrieving, etc., for dogs who naturally already bring back something to you, or who just really like to chase, like to run, like to sniff. You obviously can also, without throwing this, you can hide this too and have basically a nice game of sniff with your dog. For what this is really great too, so if you have a dog who needs quite instant gratification or instant reward, and you throw this away from whatever is getting their attention over here, but you know your recall is not strong enough to get them right to you, then maybe throwing it in the other direction and basically redirect them and also reward their good choice by getting the snacks out. Is one thing where I could really see the potential of the clam. And this also does come, I don't have this one, but it does come as a power clam option. So basically, just remove this one here. So it would look kind of like this. So you could get the clam, like this bit, the toy here, with basically the bungee handle. So you can also have it quite close to you, or it's easier to grab if you have a dog who might run off or anything like this. So yeah, you basically can combine the great bit of the classical Tug-E-Nuff toys, the bungee handle, the bungee bit, and dogs who like to tug, with the benefits of the clam. So this is available too. I don't have this toy, but this is available too. Also great for fly ball dogs, agility dogs, etc. So if you, for example, want to get your dog to jump over something, you can easily throw it. It's safe, it's not a stick, it's not a ball, and they get the instant reward. So for dogs who really enjoy fast pace, or where you might have to stand to restrain them, so you stand back with them in order to restrain them, to build the desire, but you want them to go forward, charge forward, as I said, like agility or maybe flyball, etc. Great tool for you to train with. Tug-E-Nuff also does offer a free training guide on how to use the clam, and I will link it down below so you can check this out too. And I think it's a really great tool for dogs who are food driven, who love food, and who like to be instantly rewarded. It's big enough, the opening, so you can relatively easily train your dog to open this with their nose, but it's also tight enough that the treats will not fall out when you throw it, which I think is quite a big benefit. So yes, overall I would say it's a very solid toy. One actually I should probably use way more with my dog, because I have one very strong sniffer, so we will introduce this a bit more. I kind of neglected it myself a bit, but definitely one I think, well, it's not for no reason their popular or most popular toy. So yes, just take the word for it. And if you want to try this out, they also have a love it or send it back guarantee on their webpage. Then we have this beauty here. Again, it does come in different colors. I chose this one. It has, as just mentioned, the Tug-E-Nuff bungee handle, so you can pull it. You can have a proper tug of war with your dog. And then you have a bag here, a food bag, where you can store quite a lot of food in there. So this has a bit of a tighter opening or closing, so it's a bit more tricky to get in there. So this toy has the advantage, obviously, that you can store food in there, and depending on how strong your dog's nose is, they might be able to smell the yummy treats, but also you can obviously show them that you are hiding food right in here. So for dogs who are maybe not as crazy about toys yet and who might need a bit of more encouragement to play, this one is a great combination because you can combine food as well as play. So great for dogs who are maybe needing a bit of an extra push and a bit of extra motivation in order to become a bit more toy driven and maybe less food driven. And yeah, you can throw this one, but it's not too heavy, so if you throw it like this, it wouldn't probably go too far. However, if you add in some treats, depending again on the size of the treat, the weight, etc., but yeah, it should be easily throwable. Also, it's quite handy, so yeah, you can throw it, your dog can grab it, you can then have a game of tug. You can obviously also hold it and just have a normal game of tug. But yeah, great toy, I think, for dogs who are, yeah, maybe not yet 100% keen on just working for toys, or who have not yet the motivation of playing with toys. Two of my dogs are actually street dogs, so they are they even work really hard for kibble. So, and well, one of them, the other one's a bit scared. But the little one is a bit scared of toys. She finds it a bit intimidating, I think, because it's quite the human connection and its interaction, and it's weird for her. So this one is definitely one I will try with her a bit more in order to get her also interested in toys, maybe even outside when we're out and about, because she does love her food and I really do want to get her transition to more toys as a reward. So that's it for today. These were the two food toys from the Tug-E-Nuff collection. Again, there is one more that has the clam, basically the power clam, a combination of these two. So the Tug-E-Nuff bungee handle, but yeah, oopsie. But yeah, so we have the clam and the toy food bag. All the links I mentioned are linked down below. And next one up, and this will be the last video in this series, is the Tug-E-Nuff Powerball range. See you then.